Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.4 with me, Meoni. Today, I'm really excited. They've only gone and bloody done it. They've finally added Adventurer frame kits for the other beast tribes from Stormblood. And guess what they have added? That's right, the Namazu. Yeah, now I'm super excited to join my fellow Finned friends. I did actually have to go and do some dailies, funnily enough, to actually get enough Koban, because, yeah, I totally used them all last time for Namazu retainers and Namazu, like, miniature minion things. We basically filled the FC full of them. So, yes, if you're wondering, you can get Namazu Koban from the Beast Tribe, as they used to be called, the tribal quests over here in the Azim Steppe, the best zone in the game, at Dora Ilo. And yes, it's crafting and gathering related, and you're going to need 6 of the Koban to actually get the new Framers kit. So if we go to the Koban exchange, show only recently added items, you'll see the Namazu Framers kit for 6. Now, it's not just the Namazu, they've also added 2 others, so all of the other tribes, the other 2 tribes. It says tools for enhancing a portrait used to unlock embellishments fit for an allied yes woman. Includes portrait elements, background, accent, as well as plate elements, plate, top border, bottom border, and accents. Let's we don't even have to think twice about buying this. Let's be honest. Come on. Even though it's dark outside, it doesn't matter because we don't care about looking at the sky. Let's have a look at this together then. I'm dying to see what this looks like. I've been eagerly anticipating Square Enix's eventual realization that we need this. So, let's have a look. Whereabouts are you? I guess it would be called the 777. Fantastic. I'm glad. All right, so this is what it looks like then. This is the portrait. So we have the familiar sort of banner in the background, the red and gold, which is what you would normally see on the edge of these fellas' coats, as well as the actual banner up there. This is the symbol of a Namazu. Like, this is their actual symbol. And then there's your character on the foreground, you know, and the midground. These are obviously lanterns as accents, which work in front of your character, as you can see. And of course, we have behind the flag and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't believe there is a frame, which is unfortunate, considering we have stuff like the Four Lords. I suppose the Four Lords one would work perfectly with that, thinking about it. So that is exactly what we'll do. So regarding the Adventurer plate section then, this is the bit, the most interesting part, I suppose. So here's my basic looking portrait frame. Let's go, plate design. So presets, the 777. So there we go. So we get, obviously, we've got the base plate, which is the background here, which you can just about see, which is Dora Ilo in the background there. As you can see, this is exactly where we are in the game right now. We have this top banner, this top border rather, which is the 777, which, as you can see, as I change it, comes complete with the Hingashi flag, as well as this. It also has a little tiny, I don't know if you can see him up there, a tiny little golden whisker at the top of the lanterns. I'm sorry, but that is just adorable. We've got a Namazu effigy, which obviously, you know, is that in the background, which you can also get as a housing item, by the way, on the corner there. That's your accent. So yeah, amazing. Yeah, and then there's the bottom border. I think they've done a really good job here, to be perfectly honest. I'll definitely be interchanging between them all and making the most of this. I think both the portrait design, even though I guess it's very sort of like, I don't know, subdued in comparison to what it could have been. It could have been absolutely bananas. Would I have preferred just a big Namazu head as an icon, an accent? Probably yes. The effigy is great though. I'm so happy this got added. Right, we've got 2 others to look at, so let's not gush too much. Let's go over to the Ananta Beast Tribe. Alright, as we make our way down to the Ananta Beast Tribe, if you've got where this is, it's actually at Castellum Velodnia, which is the big bridge. The closest teleport is the Peering Stones. I know a lot of you will be wanting to know that information. And of course, we're in the fringes here. Yeah, you're going to need 6 of the dream staves. Again, this is a combat related tribal quest, formerly known as Beast Tribes back in Stormblood, and you get dream staffs per one. You're going to need 6 of those if you talk to the exchange and see that they've added the Ananta Framers Kit. Let's see what this one specifically says. Used to unlock embellishments fit for an ally of the Velodnia Gatekeepers. There we go. Or Veladina. Veladina? Velodnia? I don't know. Anyway, we've bought that now. Again, I had to do some dailies yesterday to actually have enough to unlock this. So let's go straight into the portrait section and have a look at this. Move you out of the way, Meoni. Right, custom. Let's change this. So it's the Veladina Gatekeepers. Veladina? Oh, that's really cute, actually. Look at that. So as a foreground accent, we have hearts, which are the Ananta hearts. So you know how with Lakshmi, how you get embraced, basically. You get possessed by love. Yeah, so you have... That's really cute. So you can separate the background from the foreground if you wish to. The background is kind of emblazoned in jewels. So yeah, this would work in a number of different things and different emotes, obviously, that they've added since. But yeah, I think they've done a really good job there. I didn't know we didn't have hearts at this point. That's really nice to see. Yeah, that's really cool. Right, so that's the portrait. Then we have the adventurer plate stuff as well. So let's see what this looks like. Plate design presets. The Veladina Gatekeepers. Oh, that's actually not bad either. I quite like that. I'm not sure I would use it personally. They've got their symbol as the bottom right accent here, their logo. As you can see, this is what the logo's bit changes. We've got a bottom part of the border, bottom border, which is this sort of snake design. And then at the top, we have this, again, serpentine style, but also encrusted with gems, the little snake symbols, the main symbol, and then the braziers either side. Yeah, this is quite cool, actually. And the background, obviously, is of exactly where we are on the Veladina Bridge, or Veladina, or however you want to pronounce that. Not bad, honestly. I thought that this would be worse than it is. For some reason in my mind, I had that kind of cynicism going in. But I have to say, the real star of this is actually the portrait. So, right, we've got one more to do, and that is the Kojin. All right, once again, we are under the sea, and we're over at the Kojin in Tamamizu in the Ruby Sea. And yeah, this is a great hub. I remember doing these quests. The only complaint I had back in the day in Stormblood was how far it was to walk, well, to fly over to the Isle of Zeki and back. And then one of the other quests was down here at Sukazu, and then the Ruby Price, and then back. It was, yeah. And you also had like the differentiation between if it was above water or below water. So again, this is going to require you to do your quests. You get 1 of the Kojin Sango per turn-in, and you're essentially going to need 2 days because you need 6 of those, and we saved 6 earlier. And yeah, the Kojin Framers Kit. It says, used to unlock embellishments fit for an allied Kojin confidant. Okay, let's have a look what this looks like then. I have high hopes. Considering the 2 that we've got so far, can we get 3 for 3? Let's find out together. Right, edit. Okay, move Meoni out the way. Let's see. Is it called the Divine Circle? It is, isn't it? Oh, well. You know what? That's not bad. I quite like the background more than I do the foreground, because we have something similar to this, and it almost looks like Omega. You know what I mean, with the shapes there, polygonal sort of stuff, and then the water looks like lights hitting the sand beneath the ocean from above the surface. I like the accents as well, but they're not as good as the others. These like Kojin boys, or buoys if you're American. We call them boys over here. Yeah, pronunciation's interesting. Yeah, I don't mind this. It's not bad. If you're going for an underwater themed one and you want a easily accessible water related framers kit, then this could be the answer. Right, the real question is, what is the adventurer plate section like? So, the Divine Circle. Hey, you know what? That's really nice. Oh, that's cute. Look up there. Oh, the little mini Kojin minions up there. And then we've got little shells and coral and like the seabed or like little walls, rock walls. And then like charms. That's really, really nice, isn't it? The bottom thing is their logo, their effigy of the Kojin. And we've also got the bottom board of there. And the background's nice as well. Unlike a lot of the other backgrounds, this one isn't a dark color because obviously, you know, Kojin blue and turquoises and bright colors. So you can actually see this a lot better. It's one of the better background frames that you can actually have, I think. Because you can still read the writing, but it's not too bright and it's not dark at all. That's really cool. Actually, they've done a really good job with these. I'm very, very pleased. Personally, I think that, you know, there needs to be more and more of these added to the game. I think this is a great addition to the game. But you know, if you went back before this was added, the adventurer plate system and portrait system, I think a lot of people would miss it. The only thing I will say is that the portrait system, the adventurer plate system's fine. The portrait system really needs some work in the future. I think it's not at its finest hour, and hopefully towards 7.0 they can focus on shoring up some of the bugs and making it more streamlined, especially considering how quickly your portrait resets and the fact you have to go into different menus to then reset your gear set and then go into yeah, it's a bit of a faff, isn't it, really? But yeah, I like these are great, and the adventure plate side is easily my favorite, although I will say one of the standout parts of this entire thing has to be some of the accents. The lanterns are fantastic on the 777 Whiskers one. And I have to say not the Dream Spinners, the Veladina, oops, I didn't change the whole thing. The Veladina Gatekeeper's accent with the hearts, you're going to see that a lot. A lot of people are going to get this just for that. Anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. If you've gone ahead and done your Stormblood tribal quests like I did just to get these, maybe you didn't have enough of your currency either. Anyway, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. More 6.4 content on the way. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.